Hi, I'm back. I have my most important thing. This is Julie with Payton's Posies. I have my coffee in my MS proof mug. If I throw it, or if it falls, or if it drops, it doesn't break. And the lid is on there, so when it doesn't jiggle. It's like an adult sippy cup. It's embarrassing, but it works. God knows I've broken enough cups. No, really, he knows. So what I'm going to do now is, it is hot in here, and I have on the air conditioner. I'm having like old woman menopausal sweats. Anyway, too much information. You young girls, you'll understand later. Women, where I'm at, you know the struggle. I am going to go ahead, and I have this peace lily with all kinds of roots in it. Then I'm going to go ahead and pop that up with you guys. Oh, grab your coffee or water or tea or whatever you're going to drink, because that'll be fun to drink coffee with you. I can't wait till I have 1,000 people so I can actually talk to people. It would be cool. Anyway, and then these are the syngoniums. This is the big one. And if you know the name of this, tell me. It's driving me nuts. It's that plant right behind me. And then I believe this is a butterfly syngonium. This roller one that I'm going to pot together. And then we'll water them. And I'll do the trade scandia. I can't say it. And I'm at that age group where, like, before things got politically incorrect. And then in between, so it's kind of like I go back between the whole wandering Jew thing to that's wrong, don't say it. I'm like, so what, like, call it the planted Jew now that the Jews are in Israel and they've got their land. Or Trace Candy. Sorry if that humor is like way off for you. I'm so sorry. I'm just being honest. I just want to be honest with you guys, because I don't know the words anymore. So and then I can't even say the right name. So I'm going to practice saying the correct name so that I'm not bad. And I think that's it. I'm going to go ahead and start. I've mixed the soil. I added just regular soil from Lowe's. And then the perlite. And then the little chunks of the wood, I broke down and got a small bag of orchid bark, because I've never, or orchid soil, I've never used it. And I see all you guys using it, so I figure I'll try it. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll save the cuttings for hopefully tomorrow. Maybe I won't do it until Friday, because my husband will be off tomorrow and the next day, and I'm not ready to do the whole recording and while people are walking around and stuff, because it's embarrassing. Yet it's still embarrassing, and I'll get there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pot this up in here. I think you can see what I'm doing. I'm seeing what I'm doing. Let me get on my knees here. Oh, there. Oliver barks, it's because people are walking by. Hey, buddy. So let's just take these one at a time, because I let him go so long it got to be a tight fit. Ugh. I feel like I'm giving birth to a plant. It's okay, you can, ooh, it's got new growth down there too. Okay, one at a time, guys. Let's do this. You can do it. Oh, it still has roots. It's okay. Bummer. Look, it has a new growth point right there. I don't know if you can. I wear these gloves only because my hands are so sensitive to the dirt. They just get all dried up and stuff. That's the upside of MS. And if you're getting white blood cell treatment once a month, you get a endless amount of alcohol swabs, which help with cleaning the blades of the scissors and the clippers and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to take these out slowly. And an endless supply of gloves. So that, and my husband, where he has to wear gloves at work, so he manages a restaurant type place out here. And so he always brings me home his used gloves so that I can just tear through them and not have to worry about getting my hands hurt and stuff. Because if they're hurt, I can't do dishes, and no one wants to do that, right? So he better bring them home. Oh gosh, I shouldn't have. Okay, mental note, don't use a tight top. Come on. Okay. Let's see here. Wow, so like, watching me struggle probably isn't fun. Oh no. Ah, yay. Okay, so take that one down and that one up. Yay, it worked. I love watching the roots grow. I think we all do, right? That's like with the, when I go to do the other video with the Triscandia, I prefer to root those, propagate them in water, only because I get to watch the roots grow, and somewhere in my head I feel like I have, look at that, I have more self-control over the rooting process because I know that the roots actually grew and I don't have to guess if they did or not. And then that one, gosh, no wonder I had a heck of a time getting it out of there, yeah? I may have to go get the bigger pot. Let me see. Ooh, I'm sweating. Okay. I'm not sweating over the plant, honest. I think I'm gonna go get the taller pot that I was gonna use. I'll be right back. Oh, but I learned how to pause the video. I should have practiced that because I just figured it out the other night. So, okay, this is a bigger pot. I think that will work better. Get rid of that. So, okay, got that. I can't wait. My last video was the first time I put the intro in. Oh, see? They're like kick me stickers. They're everywhere. They cling to me and to there. Sorry about that, guy. Like I said before, every time I go to water, it's like I walk around the house and the plants put a kick me sticker on me. So, who knew? Okay, get that in there. And I don't know. Let's see. So I'll just do this. Now the soil, I also put in as a preventative in advance the mosquito bits because I'm not going through that again, right? Once you know how to kind of fix it, then it's like not a worry. So we'll get this put in. Oh, and I put peat moss in it too, just a little bit, not a lot, just enough to kind of, I was worried that the soil would be too barky or too chunky, so I wanted to make sure I just kind of added that. It's a pretty peace lily. I've never been one for them. When I redid the peace lily for some folks, the roots were so overgrown. I wish I would have been recording back then, but they wanted to keep it in the original pot. So I kind of sawed off the bottom because it was way root bound. And then kind of had to take off some. So I had potted another little one. You can't see it. I don't even know why I'm pointing. Look over there. And I went ahead and potted that up because I didn't need to propagate it. And then I threw these into water, and they've been sitting in there for, gosh, now 4 or 5 months. And so I don't know. We'll see how this goes. The other one is taken off quite well. I think I showed it in another video. But if they happen, you know who you are. If you happen to want this back, you can have it. It's ready. So it's all potted up. But it just wouldn't fit. I had to take some of it off, and they wanted to keep it in the original pot. You know, sentimental stuff. Which really, truly, plants are, aren't they? I mean, when you get a cutting from somebody and you propagate it, and it's somebody's special plant, you know, that you love. It's like, I've heard people say, this came from my grandma's plant, originally a cutting, and I propagated it. And I've heard other people about other things, just like my syngonium back there, how special it is to me. So yes, it is treated with the mosquito bits, and I'm also going to water it with plain water. And then, hi, look, she peered through the bushes. No, and then I'm going to follow up after I put the regular water. That all my water's been sitting for days. When I go to do my videos on watering, when that comes up, it's not yet time, probably 3 or 4 more days, maybe when George goes to work on Saturday or Friday, because it's a big process. I will go over again how I water and what I use, and I'll tell you when I go over to do the watering on these guys. If I'm not getting the measurements right, I've been learning from you guys. Correct me. I mean, in a nice way. Don't be like, don't be bad, you know. Tell me so that I know, so I can change it. But I do know now, for making a mistake with the Monstera, because the leaves started yellowing, to water them with plain water first, and then put on the plant food, mosquito bit, and neem oil water. So it's a light, I do a lighter fertilizer in the water, just until I can. My mom always used to use Peter's, and she swore by it, but I can't find it anymore. And so now I just use Miracle Grow and make sure I use the crystals, but it sits so I know it's diluted for at least 2 days before I use it typically. So, okay, we got this one done. It's pretty, except for this. I have to remove that with WD-40, but I didn't take the time to do it first. Oh, that looks pretty on the camera. Can you see my chain of hearts back there? I love those. I know I've told you before, but really I do. So I'll set this one aside. I want to know, I made a fountain not a long time ago. I think it might be on YouTube. I'm not sure if I put it there yet or not. But yeah. Hi. Ollie says hi. Every time he thinks I'm talking to him, or he's super smart and knows I'm making a movie and wants to be the star. So, and he's like the star of our life, except for our son. So it kind of makes sense. But see, here we go again. I'm not going to use these thinner mouths at the top. Lesson learned. What was I talking about? Look at those roots. I'm convinced that plant people are creatives. I don't know about you, but that's kind of what I'm picking up. Everybody I've listened to is so creative and just artistic and stuff. Oh, and those have only been sitting. I'm shaking. Probably lay off the coffee, but I love it. I only drink coffee and water. That's so bad. Anyway, those are the roots to that. They've only been in there about a week and a half, 2 weeks. Maybe this one a little longer. So I don't know if I should keep it in this one. I think so. It's gonna grow quick, I have a feeling. Oops. Nope. Oh, see, this one's getting a new leaf too. Right there. And then I showed you that one. So, okay, back to what I was going to do. I'm thinking, I made a fountain way back. Oh, I think it might be towards the beginning of the videos. If not, I'll put it up. It's a short little snippet of it. And, if you'd like to see one of those made, I was thinking about doing like a fall themed one and do it on camera, how I put the fountain in and everything like that to make it look like a little river. So if that's something you'd like to see, let me know. Also, I have a grip of glassware for propagation bottles. If you'd like to see something on that, let me know, because that might be kind of fun. Hang on. Come here. Okay. Come here. Otherwise, you're just going to keep on scratching me. Look. There. He just kind of works around me. When I'm at the desk here, he'll do paperwork with me. And when I fold laundry, he tries to claw at it like he's helping. When we make the bed, he thinks he's helping with that. He reminds me of Jonathan a little bit. John was a lot less like a dog. When John was little, it's like he wanted to be part of everything and helping with everything and knowing everything. Oh, I miss him being little. So, okay, so far so good. So let me know what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right, and also about those other things I was talking about, if you'd like to see a video on that. And I will get those done and taken care of and get them up, and pretty soon hopefully I can actually do stuff while I'm actually talking to people so I don't run out of words. This has been really good for me to kind of be able to reach. Did I get dirt on my face? To be able to reach out to people and stuff. God's healing me in his own time, and he is definitely healing me, which is great. But with chronic illness, and if you have something, you know, I'll pray for you, because I know that there is hope. I know what I've been through, and how at one point I lost everything, my speech, my walking, anything you could lose, I lost it, and I had to fight really hard to get it back, and it's been a long road. And for anybody that's going out there going through stuff, I just want you to know there is healing. It's not about going to church and being good. It's just about believing that somebody up there loves you a lot and wants to see you well. I didn't believe that for the longest time, but it's true. Dude, you want to see? That's what I'm doing. It's just dirt. You're going to think it's outside. Yeah? Are we making a video? Check the plant. Is it good? Okay, all done. Let's go water them. Okay, so I'll water these with you. And then we'll go ahead and I will turn the video off. Ooh, that was a close-up. I don't have enough hands to carry you properly without making you look at the ceiling. So I have these racks, and you'll see them again. The same folks I did the peace lily for are the ones that gave me the racks. They're actually, to do this, they're actually for a candy display. But it works out really good for this. Let me make sure. Let's see. Shrink you down. There. Okay. So I have the two plants. I'm just going to take this water as plain water that's been sitting out for days in gallons. I'm in California, and all our water is disappearing. I don't even want to get into it. But I have come up with a lot of ways to save water and utilize it for for the plants and not waste it, so that we're not running more than we have to. And it works out to where I'm not having to kind of do that. So I'll show you how I'm doing that too. Like for instance, catch the water out of a leaky faucet, put it in a gallon. It works. And I'm constantly just keeping gallons filled instead of using the hose. And then I water outside with the hose every couple days, and then I use the gallon in between. The gallons anyway. So that kind of helps. This is going to be cute. I'm excited about mixing the syngoniums together. I think that it'll be really cute. Okay, now what I have here is, like I said, my gallon of, this is just a plant food. It's been diluted because if it's not diluted enough, it can burn the plant around the bottom, you know, the leaves and the foliage and the stems and stuff. And this here is, I actually use hot water for the tea, for the mosquito bits, and it's 2 tablespoons of mosquito bits, and then I just dump it on in here. It's kind of a pain. I already have the mosquito bits inside the soil itself, so I don't really bother to try to get any more in there. If it happens, it happens, but otherwise I'd be going nuts. And then I just pour more water in there to try to get the rest of it. And that water that I had used that's warm in the teapot was also sitting for a while. So all the minerals and salts, you know how it's hard on plants and stuff, especially certain ones. I haven't had a problem really bad with browning. Too bad. A couple of my parlor palms are suffering, and I'm not real sure what to do about it, but they're not my prized possessions, and I'll work on them slowly. So if you have any ideas on parlor palms, look, I'm wearing my teapot. And you too can have one. Just cut one up, and we'll put on our teapots and work on plants together. That'll be fun. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and add a teaspoon of the neem oil here. And that's it. That's how I've been doing it. Now, like I said, tell me if I've got this all wrong. What I can say is it's working. So at this point, it's kind of like whatever works. And it's so far been trial and error and learning from all you guys. And then all this water I will take out tomorrow after these guys drain. And I'll just feed it to my jasmine or the plants on the porch. That way I don't waste any there. But watering day is a bit, well, you guys know, you guys all have a lot of plants. Watering's a big, huge day where I just have trays and trays of plants sitting around till they are dry enough to go back home. Okay, so I've got it. My mom, this was my mom's. She swore it watered better than any other thing she had, and I was like, yeah, whatever, Mom. I'm only half listening to you. And she was right. I switched from my little green one that I had. Can you even see that? Let me see. So water them up, but it works really well. And then I will keep these out of the bright light, at least direct sunlight, and I will, you know how it goes, make sure that, because they're just coming out of water, to keep them very moist for the first week, not drenched, but moist. Boy, that bark does help make it drain out faster, doesn't it? That's good. So that's about it, guys. We'll do the trade scandia. I will never get used to that. Tomorrow or the next day, or sometime after George's days off, and we will be seeing you tomorrow. Hey, thank you for watching the videos and watching me sweat and my menopausal glow. And if you could like and subscribe, I don't care so much if you share it, but just so that I could get up to the 1,000 people and talk to you guys. I really want to know you. I really do. This is no joke. No joke. Anyway, take care. God bless. And like always, I didn't say during the cooking videos, and I won't be doing those probably again for a little bit till the oven's fixed. Unless I make a certain soup, because that one's important. If I do that, because it's George's favorite, and my nephew's, I'll do that one. But other than that, I'm not real thrilled about them. It's just to get them up there in case, I croak or whatever. And then that way family can have them, and Jonathan too. It's just easier than writing them all out. Unless there's an EMP, then I wasted a lot of time. Anyway, oh God, this is going to be horrible. That's it for now. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you. And I've been on steroids, so I'm all puffy right now. So I'm looking at me going, God, no. I think that's it. So do the like thing. I appreciate you guys. And if you need prayer, please, please, it would be an honor to me. For me to be able to pray for you, and the plants will pray with me. So if you could do that, I'd really appreciate it. You guys take care, and God bless. Thank you.